everyone, welcome to Gowda Speaks, and this section of Gowda Speaks is called as Casually Serious, जहाँ पे हम casually serious चीजों के बारे में बात करते हैं. And the topic for today is choosing different career paths, the story of an artist. Today I have with me Trisha Gupta, who is a very dear friend of mine. She's my school friend, and her story is so inspirational that I thought कि यार Trisha को तो आना ही चाहिए on Casually Serious. First of all, Trisha, thank you for saying yes to this. I know you're very camera conscious and you don't like doing these things, but thank you for obliging.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me on your show. And I have been watching quite a few episodes of Casually Serious when it used to be online on Instagram, as well as now when it has started offline. So I haven't missed a single episode. Even you shouldn't. So I was very excited from the beginning to come and talk to you about all this. But whereas well, jab aaye tab aaye.
I want to let you all know that Trisha is the owner of the Auricra Art Studio. Now, Trisha, can you tell me what is the Auricra Art Studio all about?
As the name suggests, it's an art studio. One, it's all about the new forms of art as well as our traditional Indian arts. Two, it is about craft, which is personally one of my more inclining subjects. So, crafts would include paper craft, some sculpture work, resin, all of those things, and one more thing which I really love, that's calligraphy. So
calligraphy.
We are into all of this, whether it's taking classes, workshops about it, or selling our artworks in different forms, doing customized client works, all of that. So it's a complete package.
The second question is related to the title that I shared before, that is choosing different career paths, the story of an artist. Obviously, the artist is Trisha Gupta. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to share her story is because people who are choosing different career paths go through a lot of issues in choosing the right career path and asking themselves the question whether whatever they are doing is the right thing to do or not. And somewhere down the line, मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि if Trisha shares her story as to how she chose different career paths, it will help a lot of people who are trying different careers, who don't know what to do and when to listen to their hearts, no matter kaun sa bhi age group ho. Trisha, please share your journey with us.
First of all, I'll be very grateful to God if I can inspire even one person out of my story, or if even one person gets inspired or motivated or learned something from my journey. To begin with, let me take you back to my 10th standard SSC exams. Which just before my SSC exams in school, if you remember, we all had given an aptitude test, right? We were school friends, so even she'd given one. So I very vividly I remember that all my classmates had got at least 2 or 3 career options out of that test, and I was the only person in 10th grade who had just got one option, which was fine arts, because none of my family members are from the art background, and what my parents limited knowledge said about art was it was not a very monetarily good line in terms of earning money, in terms of living a life, in terms of having a good standard of living. So that was a mutual decision of not stepping into fine arts. I chose an alternate line, which was fashion designing, and I started preparing.
Wait, fashion designing ये कब हुआ?
Yes, ये हुआ और ये बहुत कम लोगों को पता है और मैं बताने वाली हूँ. Like this is the first time I'm going to tell on a public platform कि ये ऐसा क्यों है और क्या हुआ आगे. तो फैशन डिजाइनिंग तो हमने चूज कर ली, ये सोच के कि वो भी एक आर्ट फॉर्म है, व्हाई नॉट, यू नो, जो एक यूजुअली उस जमाने में लोगों को होता था कि आर्ट इज नेवर प्रॉफिटेबल. चूज तो कर ली, started preparing for my entrance exams, but The thing is, when I started attending those entrance exam classes, the kind of questions which come to you for a fashion designing entrance and the kind of questions which are given to you for a fine art entrance are different. I started developing an inferiority complex that I am not good at art. I am not supposed to do what I was doing, and that I couldn't convey to anybody, not even my parents. I could just say that I don't want to do this. But why I wasn't able to do it, or why wasn't I willing to do it, was something probably maybe I couldn't figure out, or maybe I couldn't convey. Either of the reasons. I decided and I went up to my parents and I told them I don't want to do this.
But did this give you happiness? Like, did whatever you were learning, was it giving you happiness?
I think I was not in the correct field of art. As in, fine arts is way different from fashion designing. So, although both involves artistic and creative minds, and a particular artist may not enjoy every form of art.
Okay.
That is also one thing which people should know. Right. I went up to my parents, I told them I don't want to do it. So, obviously, the question was why and what next.
How old were you when you...
I was immediately after my 10th grade. So I started preparing for my fashion designing entrance in 11th grade. So that will be like 17 years old.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
So, then I discussed with my parents as to what they think I should do, because they were the ones who knew me the best at that time. My dad, he suggested that I should do CA, because the reason being I was good at academics in school. And I had opted for commerce. I was very well versed with the subjects that was going to come up in CA. So that was the reason he suggested CA, and I just believed him and I moved ahead. And the best part is, I happily moved ahead. Okay, I am going to be a fantastic CA working in a corporate, a 9-to-5 job, earning absolute superb life, excellent. That was the thinking at that time as a 17-year-old. I cleared my entrance exam, I cleared my intermediate IPCC, both the groups in the first go, so everything very rosy. I did my articleship for 3 years, completed my articleship for 3 years.
And you were doing BCom side by side?
Yes.
And 1 minute, how difficult is it to pass all these exams? Can you tell me, Miss CA dropout?
It is not easy, because if you see the lifestyle of a CA student, बुक से सर उठाने का भी वक्त नहीं मिलता. It's just like another doctor or another, probably an engineer.
To add to it, I have so many friends, Trisha, who have not cleared like group 1, group 2 in the first attempt. Group 1 to kar lete hai, but group 2, they're just there for 1 year, 2 year, and the fact that Trisha cleared it in the first go. Hello, Trisha.
This was the very fact that was keeping me on the go to complete my CA, and did not give any sort of a distraction to my parents also that I can't do it, or I don't want to do it, or I'm not enjoying it, whatever be the reason. Because I was just going on clearing exams. I was not facing any trouble in doing that. But I wasn't enjoying it. And why wasn't I enjoying it? This I can say now, is that I had to actually push myself to study for so many hours. I had to actually struggle while giving my exams. So I wasn't enjoying it. But that couldn't show up in the results. The results were all rosy, very nice. Fast forward, when I was preparing for my final exams, I had studied for both my groups. But just around 3 months before my exam, it was I don't know, it was an enlightenment for me, or I don't know what, but I suddenly started feeling I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Even if I complete my CA, I don't think I can work in a corporate and do a 9-to-5 job. Maybe I can do it for months, but I cannot continue it for my life, definitely. This is when, again, I went up to my parents. I discussed it with my parents. I discussed it with few of my friends as well, with few of my cousins as well. And majorly 99% of the people were of the opinion that since you have studied so much, why don't you finish it? And I had a discussion with my parents, saying that I don't want to do it, whatever people say. I am not in the favor. The immediate question was, okay, then what do you want to do? I frankly did not have an answer. All I knew at that time was, I don't want to do this. आगे क्या करना है मुझे नहीं पता, बट ये नहीं करना है डेफिनेट. इतना श्योर थी मैं कि मुझे ये नहीं करना है. आई एम रियली ग्रेटफुल टू देम दैट दे एंड आई थैंक देम फ्रॉम द बॉटम ऑफ माई हार्ट दैट देव अंडरस्टूड मी सो well and they've supported me everywhere, wherever I needed them, anytime I needed them. That was the major support from my house. My parents allowed me to quit it, and that's the reason I'm called a CA dropout. Okay, it's by choice and not by chance that I'm a CA dropout. I would tell you that because I didn't have an answer of what I want to do, I was on a complete break and I was doing nothing. Just nothing.
How old were you then? मतलब तभी तक BCom खत्म हो गया था.
Yes, BCom was over and I was around 23. 5 years into CA and I was just only my final exams were left. I was done with everything else. I was 23 and during those 3 months is when I again went back to my hobby. I would say it was a hobby for me. That is my artwork. Okay, that's when to rejuvenate, I went back. It was my mom-dad's anniversary coming up, so I decided to gift them something handmade, which I used to do even in my school days, preparing small cards and drawings and all of that. So this time I thought of doing something big. I invested almost 2 months to make a explosion box for them, which had a handmade paper cake and a scratch card and 48 cards into it and a lot of things packed into a box. So I made that, and that was the seed for the thought of starting an art studio.
Or a art studio.
Yes. Angi, I've got taunts from people saying that CA नहीं हुआ है, इसका तो हो गया है, तुम्हारा नहीं हुआ है, ऐसा वैसा, what not. But I realized one thing. Those 2 months, I couldn't think of anything apart from just making that gift for my mom and dad. And yes, it came out very well and I'm very proud of myself. Sorry, खुद की तारीफ खुद ही, but that is the fact. It came out really well.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. That's my journey.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay. The journey does not stop here. Let me tell you one more thing. It was very difficult to know how to teach. Okay, teach, but how to teach. That got me to learning how to deal with kids. Because there is a lot of difference in teaching adults and in teaching kids. There is a lot of difference. Okay, so that made me do a diploma in early childhood education and care. Okay, that was a 1-year diploma that I did to majorly study about kids and work with kids. How do you work with kids? How do you make your classes enjoyable? So that's what I did, and for an experience I also worked with a school, Avalon Heights International School, for about 2 years, and simultaneously I started working on my art studio. That was my ultimate goal. So simultaneously I started working on there, and now it's been 6 years that I'm into teaching art and I'm an artist and a crafter and an art educator. चीज़ ऐसा नहीं है, ये questions ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे नहीं आए, that I am already 23, I'm already 25, I'm already 27, I'm not earning, my friends are earning a big fat income in their bank accounts and they have a good lifestyle, they are roaming around with friends, going to even possibly foreign trips. ये questions मुझे भी आए, मुझे भी उन्होंने let down किया है, but yes, overcoming that is all about
resilience. Overcoming all of that is resilience according to me, and a part of your personal growth. मुझे क्या लगता है पता है personally त्रिशा कि a lot of people ना they think कि इतने age तक you should get married, इतने age तक you should earn a big fat salary. Some people, some kids have their businesses, family businesses that they have to go to. Some of them are still doing that but are not happy. A lot of people find their career path at an early age, sometimes at a later age. It all depends on that journey, that path that you're following to be happy in the career that you are doing. Which brings me to the third question, Trisha, which is ki what would you want to advise people? Okay, this is for all age groups. People who have not found their career match, the career that will give them satisfaction, and how will that person who's searching for the career for them, okay, which is like a match made in heaven kind of a career? How do you get to know ki this is it, you know, this career is the one for me? Like the way when, you know, people get married, they say, I just knew it, mujhe bas pata tha. So with career, how do you know ki mujhe bas pata tha?
Okay, so as Himangi said, and very truly, like marriage is a very important part of your life, so is your career. It's a part of your life, but a very important one, because whether you're married or not, you're spending almost 2/3 of your day with your career, with your job, with the people whom you're working with. So definitely it is very important. And yes, I'm not a career counselor to say what career is important or what career is suitable to what person. I can just talk with respect to my experience. And what I have learned so far is that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to take wrong decisions unless you have the attitude of correcting it. The attitude matters. If you're just going to quit it for the reason of quitting it, no. But if you realize that yes, I have made, maybe I'm not enjoying this, I'm sure I don't want to do this, then that's the reason, and then work upon what you want to. ओके नाउ आई थिंक ये बहुत लोगों के मन में आएगा कि हमें कैसे पता लगेगा कि यार ये काम हम एंजॉय कर रहे हैं. तो मेरे हिसाब से जो चीज़ आपको कभी बोर नहीं कर सकती, जिसके लिए आपको कभी पुश नहीं करना पड़ेगा अपने आप को कि ओ गॉड त्रिशा मुझे उठ के सीए के अकाउंट्स लिखने हैं या मुझे उठ के बैलेंस शीट बनानी है, ये काम के लिए मुझे अपने आप को पुश करना पड़ता था. मुझे आज जाके ऑडिटिंग करना है तो ये काम के लिए आई हैड टू पुश माई सेल्फ टू गो टू माई ऑफिस एंड वर्क. बट वेन आई एम वर्किंग एज अ self-employed artist, a fine artist, I never have to push myself to work. That comes naturally to me. In fact, sometimes there are days when I don't even have the count of time. What time is it in the night? And I'm just working, and suddenly my eyes just go on the wall clock, and I see it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night. Neither I have any difficulties waking up in the morning, oh god, I have to again go to work. No, it is not like that. In fact, I now find time that मुझे और ज़्यादा time मिले, और ज़्यादा I can invest more time, make more courses for my students. These are two things which I feel that a person should look into when you say that I've got it, ये मेरा सही choice है. तो ये दो चीज़ें मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
This is made for me.
Yes.
Match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven. Yes. And जहाँ तक आर्ट चॉइसेस की बात आए तो अब तो आर्ट में इतने ऑप्शंस हैं. I am a fine artist, but you have options like there are illustrators, digital illustrators, animators, cartoonists, graphic designers. Oh, graphic designing is such an upcoming career option, because everything is going digital. Like social media marketing is a very new form of marketing which has come up in these years. So is graphic designing and animation. Artists are even required in filmmaking, whether it's makeup artists. Okay, makeup artist is also an artist. The face is the canvas. So it's not only about drawing and painting, which I do. That is my forte because I'm a fine artist. But there may be a cartoonist who just sketches. Himangi, one thing I want to surely say, since we are talking about right career choices, in fact most of the times, career choices are not only about what you love and you want, it's also about whether it can help you survive. See, as I was quite fortunate because I was quite financially strong from my parents, and I had a lot of parental support. But even if you have, I would still say that survival should be the prime thing that you should focus on first. Okay, so not studying and just doing what you like is not, I don't think that's the correct thing to do. Of course, you should complete your studies. Like for me, I am a diploma in early childhood care and education. I have completed my graduation, and then I am working as an artist, as a freelancer. Also, that I am still upgrading my skills. Like for example, I took advantage of the lockdown and I did my foundations in fine arts from Rachna Sanskriti College of Fine Arts. So I am still studying, still upgrading myself, because even if you are privileged, I would say that it is very important that you have that survival education with you, so that आपके ऊपर कभी कल को जाके कल किसने देखा kind of thing, you know, कल को जाके अगर कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आती है तो एटलीस्ट आपके पास एक चीज है कि आप जाके एक जॉब तो ढूंढ के कर सकते हो. यू डोंट हैव टू डिपेंड ऑन समबडी एल्स. सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डेफिनेटली. जब आपका वो चीज एक बार सिक्योर हो जाती है आपके पास, तब आप एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन की तरफ ज्यादा ध्यान दे सकते हैं. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील.
करेक्ट. पहले तो तुम ये देखो दैट यू हैव टू ब्रिंग फूड ऑन द टेबल फॉर योर सर्वाइवल.
यस.
Education, keep trying. Once you find your match,
yes.
career match.
Yes.
Thank you, Trisha, for answering this question. I hope for people who are watching and who have questions related to career path, they're happy with the answer. In case they are having a few more doubts or they think that they are low and you need somebody to talk to, you can definitely hit us up in the comment section down below. Trisha, so the next question for you is, as a businesswoman, right? What are the challenges that you face at the Aurikra Art Studio?
Okay, so lot of challenges. So the major challenge I would talk about is, though you know, everything looks very beautiful at an art studio. Of course it is, but
Trust me,
it is.
Trust me, it is. I'm going to share a picture of what she did with the kids for Holi, and I was like, are you kidding me? Why was I not there at this workshop? Okay, and this workshop is for kids, and she does raisin, right? Raisin workshops, calligraphy workshops for all age groups. So artist तो है अपनी दोस्त, but it's for all age groups.
But you know, this is a bitter truth that art is not very valuable in India, because I am not generalizing everybody here, but most of the people that I have met or I have seen is this is a feeling out of that art is still is more of a hobby than an essential skill or a profession for most of the people out there. Because these questions many a times, even many people have asked me that what do you do as a career. I mean, even though I'm teaching them art, they still ask me what do you do for your career.
True.
And I have to make it more affordable and valuable for them at the same time. So that's a challenge.
Correct, I agree. I mean, people are like, इसका business तो नहीं बनने वाला है.
Exactly.
इससे पैसे तो नहीं आने वाले हैं.
वही वाली बात है, जो मैं 10th में सोच रही थी और जो मेरे पेरेंट्स सोच रहे थे कि इट्स नॉट मॉनेटरीली फीजिबल, वो स्कूल ऑफ थॉट अभी तक है. इट्स नॉट टोटली गॉन.
और मुझे somewhere down the line लगता है, even if you want to take this up as a hobby, even music as a hobby, ultimately somewhere down the line, to relax and to calm down after that hectic schedule and so much money that you're making, you're going to come back to this to relax.
Exactly.
Right? Trisha, how do you plan to overcome these challenges that you're facing as an artist?
So about expanding it slowly, I then started expanding it from just kids to even young adults, teenagers, young adults, senior citizens, taking not only classes but even short workshops, not only at my house but not only at my studio but also at different colleges or schools. Started approaching different people, collaborating, making use of social media. So, and not just taking classes, as I said, not just taking classes, because since I am offering it at an affordable price, this is a challenge for me that I have to give my time to various things. I cannot just keep on taking just classes. So as I said earlier, that we have commission works also, or maybe I'm customizing something for my clients also. So that also goes on, which makes it into a package and which makes it into a business. So it cannot be just one thing. I know even artists who are just mandala artists, okay, they are focusing on one form of art, but even make a living out of that. For an example, I can say that they print mandalas on t-shirts and they sell t-shirts. So that's a very unique way of adding value to your art form, which is wearable. It's presented in a different way. So also my intention of adding value and making it affordable is value as in I am making it into a structured form of learning. When you are coming to me, for example, you enroll into a particular course.
Plus when it comes to her adding value, right? Just go for one of her workshops, okay? She's going to teach you structure to hai usme. She's going to teach you the art. She's going to teach you the science behind the art. And if you really want to know what value you're getting, go to her workshop. You will understand as an artist what you're getting.
It's the
Not only
experience
the
that
skills,
counts.
the experience.
Yes.
Experience, so she's being humble and telling you. But आपको अब जब कोई क्लास में थे and you had that one favorite teacher who you remember, जिसने आपको बहुत सारी चीजें सिखाए, okay, good skills, good how to build your character. When you remember of these teachers and you're like, I really learned a lot from this teacher, she was my favorite teacher, that is one of the values that you'll get from this workshop. What are the other challenges you think that artists like yourself are facing,
Okay.
and how can they overcome it, or
Yeah. No, I got your point. So, these are some challenges I spoke about myself, but there are n number of challenges where, sometimes our mind is confused. Sometimes we, because of the new age YouTube and Instagram, there are many people who are very good at making videos. Maybe they are not in person, they are not good in teaching, but they are very good in probably in front of the camera or making videos. So, it's innovation everywhere. You make videos about your art. Like, for example, there are so many art YouTube channels. They may not get instant growth or instant success, but definitely few years down the line, there are many art channels who have succeeded. They are combining their skills and their hobby. They are combining their interests and coming up with different innovative ideas of reaching out to people and still making money out of it.
yeah.
Also, Instagram is a very new platform which has come up, making informative reels about what you do.
Can I add to this?
Yes.
See, जब आप YouTube भी खोलते हो ना, if your work is really good or if you're just like you are a fine art person, okay, and you want to impart knowledge, ठीक है, teaching wise नहीं, but आपने अगर एक YouTube चालू किया अभी and every day you're putting a video, say 5 years down the line, okay, or 3 years or 2 years down the line, you will get sufficient subscribers. तुम्हारा पहचान बढ़ेगा. People will get to know who the Aurikra Art Studio is, who Trisha as an artist is. You might or might not get remuneration from it, but तुम्हारा नाम होगा, and they're like,
yeah, there are different tools which help you make yourself more popular and more into the business.
Into the business, तो they'll be like, अच्छा ये Trisha है, इसकी video I really like, I want to go to this workshop.
Correct. Right.
Okay, they see your work and they would want to go
Right,
for her workshop.
right.
One of the things is that. Now reels के साथ also, like you said, people like to watch the videos, likes होते हैं. So if somebody wants any kind of paid promotions होता है, sponsorships होते हैं,
Right.
ये सब रील से पैसा कमा सकते हैं. If you have like really good videos.
And this we are talking about YouTube. There are so many more ideas. Like, for example, this is just one which came to me, that people have their own gifting line. I mean, shortly when I'm planning to start one. But yes, they have their own handmade product gifting lines. So,
Personalized, yeah.
Personalized, yes. Personalized, and the touch of it being made by your hands is something different.
Yeah.
Than a machine-made gift.
Yeah.
So
And there are
that's
so many
also,
people also, what they do now, they offer these, make something for your sweetheart, and then they'll come to you, then you have to teach them this, and then, because,
Oh, yes.
because of, when you make something, with
Correct.
your own hands, then they're like, oh, more
so these
love.
are
That
kind
happens
of
more.
innovative ideas of coming up with different kind of workshops
Different
for
kind
different
of-
occasions, for different purposes.
Yeah, and how to monetize your art, basically.
Exactly. So
Besides being an animator and graphic designer and all
true.
of
So
that.
when this is for every business, not only as an artist, but every business. When you're running a business, you have to think creatively. And yes, if you're running your business on your skill, the most important thing I'll tell you is hard work 200% देना पड़ता है. Practice 200% करनी पड़ती है. You cannot stop practicing your art if you want to run
Sorry.
it based on your skill. You cannot practicing your art, stop practicing your art form, and you cannot stop
Learning.
working hard and learning. So consistency, hard work, practice,
Yeah,
very
I agree.
important.
So that brings us to the end. The last question for you, Trisha, is there anything else that you would want us to know?
I think to end at that note, I thank Himangi a lot. I thank her audience a lot for giving us a patient hearing. Thank you, Himangi, for inviting me to your show. And this is a special appeal from me that yes, it's an appeal. Do follow Himangi's channel. She has lots of awesome content coming up. Please do subscribe to her channel and like the video if you really loved it. Please do send us a comment if you've about what you feel about this video. We would love to hear from you.
Thank you, Trisha. It was a pleasure having you on the show. And please follow Trisha at the Auricra Art Studio on Instagram. If you want to connect with her, everything is given in the description box. You can get in touch with her there. Please like her reels. If you want her to make some specific customized products or workshops, you want to know what upcoming workshops are coming up, then you can just get in touch with her. I hope you like this video. Until next time, tada!